Hello and welcome. I gotta say, while I like this book, Dune, House of Atreides number 12, we're gonna talk about it here. While I did like the book, it did feel like a step down from some of the previous issues, from some of the previous material that we'd had with this series. And I'll try to explain what I mean by that. So we start off at the trial. I think we all kind of knew this was going to be happening on the Imperial capital, that there'd be a big trial. Uh, the Tleilaxu come in, and we're pretty much just going to talk about the trial because this is where my issue with the book comes in. The Tleilaxu roll in. They've got their whatever device that's going to rip Leto Atreides apart after he loses his trial, and they're so smug and self-assured. Look at this little jerk's face right here, and look at everybody else just in various forms of shock. Like, what are we looking at? What is that? What are they going to do to me? Look at the irritation on the magistrate right here. She's like, I can't believe they're doing that. She's just like, I can't believe they're doing this. This doesn't make any sense. Why would you bring that to, a court in the Empire? So this is how it starts. Leto says, yo, I'm innocent. They argue about this stuff. The magistrate delivers it's a different magistrate here, but one of the magistrates delivers a rebuke to the Tleilaxu, who have come with this novel theory that, when you lose a trial by forfeiture, you lose literally everything, including yourself. That seems a little bit much, but the other magistrate's like, look, we can talk about that later after we've figured out if he's guilty or innocent. So this is like this huge setup, this huge drama pop. And then we just basically resolve it in a couple pages. It goes by too quick. I was hoping for a little more drama here. I'm not familiar with this particular novel. I haven't read the Dune prequel books. I've never sat down and read these novels. So I don't know if it resolves this quickly in those novels. But the future Emperor Shaddam rolls in. He delivers a soliloquy, a monologue on behalf of Leto. While Leto is seething, he's like, is he getting ready to stab me in the back? Is he getting ready to stab me in the back? Did he get our message about the alliance with the Tleilaxu? Is he going to stab me in the back? And ultimately, and I think we all kind of knew this because, if you've seen the movie Dune or you've read any of Frank Herbert's novels, you'll know Leto Atreides does not die here. He is still Duke when Dune, the first novel, happens, which is set, 20, 30 years after this. Maybe 25 years. He seems kind of like he's in his 40s in that book. Okay, so the Emperor delivers this stuff. He gives a good little speech, and that's it. That's the trial. It's over. Now, there are other factors that took place before this, like threatening the Tleilaxu ship captain or whoever it was that was like the witness that would say bada bada ba. But between the Emperor's testimony and that fact, they just dismissed the case, and that's that. Which leads to Shaddam's coronation. Look at that, son of a gun right there. So we've got a trial, we've got a coronation, we've got a wedding, and we have a lot of unhappy people as the book winds down and we go into epilogue mode. Because the end of the trial and the coronation here are in fact the end climactic moments of the book. Everything out after this is just setting up the next story. And boy, there is a lot of really juicy stuff getting set up there. The art in the book is sometimes just serviceable, and sometimes it looks really good. I like this particular 2-page spread, which is why I flipped to it. I think it looks fantastic. But some of the other stuff, like in the trial, for a page that's just got a lot of text and there's no action, I think the art needed a little more detail than what was provided in some of those panels. But I'm not really going to nitpick it beyond saying that statement. Because I did enjoy the book. I just wish the trial had had a little more meat to it. And maybe that's really not a criticism of the comic book, but a criticism of the original novel that this material is drawn from. All right. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. Hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.